Hello everyone, my name is Steve TV Online, and I'm going to be submitting Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday any percent easy to the marathon. So I'm going to be playing on easy for an obvious reason. You're just by getting rid of a bunch of projectiles that are on screen. The game plays normally. Otherwise, there's no like easier targets or anything. Just there's less projectiles on the screen. The timing is going to begin the second that I hit the start button. So we're going to exit out of here in three, two, one, start. So right away, Porky Pig is going to be reading a book here, and he's going to fall asleep and is going to start having nightmares. And this is all of us inside of his night. And we're going to do a trick right away there. So every time you get into a menu, if you just hit the start button, you're going to actually just skip through the entirety of the walking section that you would have to do in that section. So right here, all we're going to be doing is we're going to be walking straight and jumping occasionally. So right here, we're going to go down here, and we're actually going to if you hold the down button on the sliding section there, you will actually just slide. And then right here, we're going to jump up here. Make sure we don't get up there. Come on, Porky. There we go. So we're going to skip that section. We're going to go up here. We're going to fall down here and slide down. We're going to go over here. We're going to save the boots. The boots will be able to help us get up here a little bit faster, and we'll fail. That's going to make sure not to get hit by the bats, because we're already one lower health than we need to be. We're going to jump over this. Perfectly fine, and then we're going to slide down there. We're going to get up here, make sure not to get hit. We go over here, slide down one more time, and then we're going to jump all the way down and land right here. Then we're going to go up here, and we're going to go into a climbing section. Climbing section can be a little bit dangerous, because if you fall down at all, then you're either falling off the edge, or you're going to falling really far down, because you're actually climbing up a tree at this moment. Okay, that was fun. Now we're gonna go again. Like that. That is the hardest jump on this tree. That's perfectly fine. Normally it would take damage, but we're already low on health and we don't really want to. There we go. So we're coming up right here. I'm going to actually trying a trick. Get up. Oh, okay, that's fine. We missed that trick too, but that's perfectly okay. Gonna get over here, and we're going to grab this heart. Gonna go into here, and then we're going to jump forward. So in order to get higher height on enemies, you have to hit the jump button. Otherwise, you're just not going to get the height that you need. We wanted to make sure that we hit all the hearts, because we were going to be taking damage there. We're going to jump up here, and we're actually going to fall down again, because that was in the right spot. Perfectly fine. I'm going to grab this for safety, because I have a tendency to die in this section, so as long as I don't die, and plus we're going to be getting one heart back. We're going to go over here, and we're going to jump, jump, jump. We're going to land on that. And we're going to fall down right there. It's going to allow for us to get to the next section. This is the helium canister. We're going to go up here, and we're actually going to grab up another one of the hearts here. So we're full. And now we're going to be back onto the climbing section, but this time we actually have to climb down. So we're going to go in, and we're going to fall down this way. Fall down. Let's say that way, so now we're going to go over there, and then we're going to jump down, and we're going to get into here, and we're going to go into the first boss of the game. And the boss is super simple if you know what you're doing. So as long as you stay over on this section first, you're going to wait, and then you're going to jump on the head, then we're going to go back over here. I just like to do that. And now we have to do that 4 more times. Jump on the head, go over here, and we wait. Once again. Beautiful, 2 more times. And one more time. And that's it. That's the end of the first boss. So once again, instead of waiting for everything, we're actually just gonna mash through this next section. Hitting the start button, it's gonna mash through that, and then we're gonna mash through this next section as well. There we go. Now we're gonna continue on. If we hit that anywhere else, we're just going to pause the game, and we don't. So I'm not the best at this level, because of those. And that train that gets me. We're gonna go up here, just for safety. Normally you wouldn't do this. But we're gonna fall down and die, so now we have to start at the very beginning of the level again. There's no save points, which kind of sucks. Like I said, I'm not the best at this level. Rain. There's the save point. Come on. We're here. Nice. We have one more health. Not good. Last section. A little bit dangerous. Ah, I didn't get the heart. Perfectly fine, because what we can do is we can land on this and we can actually die. What we want, just so we don't have to go all the way through the level and then not die later on. So let's go down here and then make that across. Dog. Pain. Go. Here. Come on. Alright, we're gonna go in here. Okay, go through here. Then we're going to go all the way up this way. Not there. Oh yes, it was there. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go into that one. We're gonna jump over the dog. Go up this way. Going to 15. 22. Then we're gonna go over here. And we're gonna jump over the shoes, go all the way over here. To 19 again. Go up. We're gonna jump up this way. We're gonna go all the way over. Third door. And finally we have made it to the exit. This next boss is my actual favorite boss in the entire game. I love this boss. So we can go down here and we can just mess around, wait for him to jump, then we're just gonna do a small jump there. Oops, I forgot to duck after I landed on that, that's fine. We do that 4 more times, but it's actually a quick boss. Cool, that was 2. We're gonna duck every time afterwards, it's pretty safe. I missed it? Oh, that's fine. And one more. We will be done with this boss. Perfect. I like to just mess around and jump around behind, doesn't do anything at all. And now we're gonna go and we're going to mash this button. And go on to Atlantis. Atlantis takes a little bit of practice, but once you get used to it, this is actually one of the more fun levels. The underwater section is actually pretty fun because we're actually going to have a big skip that's going to be coming on in the underwater level here. And it's just free. Like, if you know about the trick, you will be able to get it, even in a casual playthrough, I promise you will. So we're doing this on purpose. It's actually going to get us to the end. Right here, we are now at the end, and that saves a lot of time from us having to actually go and, 1 second, we're going to land on that for safety purposes, because otherwise the fish will come after us. Kill us. So now we're going to go over here, and we're going to jump up, then we're going to jump again. Jump one more time. Make sure we don't get hit by that. I'm gonna jump way over here. Make sure we don't get hit by that one. There's another jellyfish around here that I knew I was gonna get hit by. Alright. That's fine, there's one more heart down here. I'm gonna grab up really quick. Alright, so this section we're going to skip having to go all the way around. In order to do that, we are going to go and we are going to over here and we're going to jump up like that. Perfect. That saves having us to go all the way around. And we're going to make sure that we hold our jumps in that section. Now we are going to do a really fun trick. So if you hold down the look button, like we can look around and everything, if you just hold this down without moving at all, then you are going to just push through the wall for no reason whatsoever. Right, that's perfect. We're going to wait until we see that fish, which we did. We're going to kill these guys because we're low on health, otherwise we would just run through it. And right here, hopefully I will be able to make it. Nope. Okay, so in that section, if you hit that fish that was right there that I went by, if you manage to land on its head, you can actually skip having to jump on all those. So this is the most annoying part of the entire level. Sure, you can, the trick, go through everything, but you will have to make sure you're standing in the right spot here. So we're going to go into this one, and we're just going to stand here. We can go through that wall. We can go through the next wall. Then we're going to start getting into dangerous walls, which are like spiky walls. But the problem with this section that I always have issues with is, Porky just sometimes just doesn't like to land on them like that. Got lucky. If we can go fast enough, we can get up onto that bubble. We got it. So now we got the fast cycle. That is a very hard trick to do. Gonna go over here. We got that. And with this, we should be safe to say that we have now gotten through this entire level. This second section. This section is very hard to like get used to with the bubbles and everything. And with all of our hard work, we're treated with some one-ups. That was a double hit. That is very hard to do. That's actually the first time I've done that trick. So you can land on him while he's coming up, and then the other beach ball will be up into the air, so you have enough time to actually go and land on his head again. That was really good. And we're going to wait for 2 more times. This is the first of a couple of bosses that you can hit multiple times in a row. The next one is going to be coming up in the Alps, which not sure if that's the next one. No, the next one is not. But the next one actually has the easiest boss in the entire game. So right here, you cannot get hurt after you're done with the boss, so you can just goof off and jump on the water like that. Once again, we're just going to be mashing through. And we're going to walk, we're going to hold the down button, slide a little bit, then jump. That allows for us to have just enough time to just walk straight and not get hit by the ball. I know it's kind of intense to see, but we're just going to fall down this way, and we're going to fall down. Once again, it gives us just enough time. Perfect. And we're going to fall down here. Perfect, that was really good. Falling. Now we're going to hold the down button again to slide all the way down on the bottom. And then we're going to go through here. That's perfectly fine. I got hit, so I'm just going to go through. So right here, there's going to be a ball that falls down. Oh, you can jump up onto the ladder there. Not worry about it, but I missed the ladder. Perfectly fine. So what we're going to do here, since we're already kind of hurt anyway, we're just going to get hit by the blob here. I will continue on. There. Right here, you can jump to the second one and just walk over it. Wait again. Perfect. That's very hard to jump over those things. It's very tight. So it's perfectly fine right there. Gonna go under and then fall backwards. We're gonna go past that one. I was good on health, so I just decided to do that. Normally you wouldn't do that. Awesome. Let's go into the last section of the mines here. We're going to let that fall down on us. But that's what normally happens when you try that. We're gonna wait. There's one right here we're gonna wait for. Go over. Beautiful. We're gonna fall down here and then jump over, back and forth. And now we are on to Tweety Bird. Tweety Bird is the easiest boss in the entire game. We're going to stand right here, we're going to jump up, we're going to hit Tweety Bird once, we're going to stand over here, we're going to hit Tweety Bird twice, and right here we're going to hit Tweety Bird a third time. Then we're going to stand out of the way of that, then we're going to jump right here, and we're going to hit Tweety Bird again, and then we're going to hit Tweety Bird for the last time, and that is the boss. Tweety Bird is super, super easy, like I said. Once again, we're going to be mashing, and then we're going on to my favorite level of the entire game, and that is the Alps. The Alps is just like a crazy-looking level, which makes it super fun. Me, that is. So right here at the very beginning, we're just going to run right away. We're not even going to worry about trying to dodge stuff, except for right there. Reason being is because they know how hard of this very beginning section is. So they're actually going to give us some hearts coming up right here. Oops, that's fine. Because we can get another heart right there. This is actually the best I've ever done this beginning section. And one more time, we have some right here where we can get 1-ups. We missed one more 1-up, but that's perfectly fine. Now we just get to sit here. There's absolutely nothing. This is a perfect area for donations to be read because there's absolutely nothing I can do to speed this up until the very end when the two birds come in. So right here is one place that I can kind of point out where stuff would be kind of a little bit different. There's clouds in the distance, but there's also these small clouds that you see floating around. Those will be shooting lightning down on them in this area. Alright. We got another one up. We have 10. We would have had 11, but that's perfectly fine. Now on to come forward. You have to be very careful there, because if you fall down, then you're going to waste the entire time that you just did. Alright, so right here, we're just going to run forward until we see Egg Yolk. Yes, you heard that correctly, until we see the egg yolk. We're gonna jump onto the egg yolk, and then we're gonna get shot way up into the air. We're gonna fall all the way over here, and then we're just gonna continue walking until we get to this level. This part, I should say. We're gonna jump over that egg yolk. We're gonna go way over here. And then we're going to jump up here and enter into that door. The door is going to take us to the next section with... Oops. I missed the jump. That was fine. To turkey legs. We're going to go up here and then we're just going to fall down into the door. Normally you fall into the door and it usually works, but that time it didn't. So we're going to go over here. Next up we are going to go and we are going to jump up. Oops. Jump up here. Perfectly fine. I just don't want to get hit by the flying ostrich here. And we're going to get the carrot. Carrot's going to take us over here. We're going to jump over here. Jump. Jump all the way over here. Then we're going to get carrot. 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 Then we can fall down there. Perfect. Right here, we're going to get onto... We're going to go here, and then we're going to jump over here. We're going to drop down. Hit that heart just for safety purposes. Okay, well, the heart was just useless. Oh. I'm going to go down below, because we need to go. We're going to go into this door here. Jump over, then we're going to drop down. Get onto this. And we're gonna go here, here, here. Wait for that. Gonna drop down now. We're gonna get onto this. Egg, we're gonna fly over that. Make sure you hold the left button when you're doing that section. And we're gonna go up here and hopefully get into that door. Then we're going to... We're already into that door, so we're just going to go into that door again. Every time you spawn below one of the doors, you're just going to go ahead and jump into that door. We don't want to go on the top one, we want to go on the bottom one, so that's why we just walk off instead of jumping up to get into that door. Then we're going to jump up one more time. And follow the muffins. That's how I remember that section. When I'm in there, just follow the muffins. Alright, we're going to go over here. Jump. Carrot. Carrot. Perfectly fine. Can do a skip there, but I haven't been pulling it off recently and I just don't want to take a risk. It would just have to skip going to there, you would just jump into that door. Alright, so now we're onto a section that's just really fun if you hit the right bounce here. Off of that. This, off of that, down here. So this is another section for like the normal difficulty. There would be even more projectiles flying out of the cauldrons. So now we're back into here, and this is the boss. You're gonna run into the corner over here, walk into the corner, I should say. This corner, it's impossible to get hit if you're walking into this corner. So we're gonna walk here. Alright, perfect. And we're gonna jump on his head right there. Oh, I jumped a little bit too early. You can hit him twice if you're early enough, but that's fine. We still have we still can do it again. Now, like that. That's how you're supposed to do that. Then you jump on his head one more time, and then we'll do that exactly one more time, the double, hopefully, and that we should be done with this boss. So that's how you're supposed to do it. And he is done! Now we're going on to the final level of the entire game, and that's the castle. And the castle, oh boy, let me tell you. This level is the final level for a reason. It's very difficult. I struggle with this level. It takes a lot of practice to know where some of the tricks are. We're going to be doing another trick, another couple of tricks coming up in this area. A lot of people don't know, but in this first section, you can just jump onto that, and you can actually fly up here, and this will take you to most of the level, as long as you know where you land. We're gonna one more jump, and at the next heart, we're gonna drop down. I know exactly where we'll be. Yep, perfect. Do that, and then we're going over that. Make sure you don't fall into those holes, otherwise you have to start at the beginning. Then we're going to go over here and we're going to fall down into that hole. We're going to hold the left, and that warps us all the way back to the very beginning, so you don't have to go through that bottom area. Now we're inside of the castle, and this is where everything kind of gets hard. Make sure we don't get hit by those. I'm taking this for safety purposes. Normally you wouldn't want to take that, just waste or to save a little bit of time. Now we're going to go over here and just run. So in this final section, if you're playing on normal difficulty, those helmets that are on the ground would actually be shooting out fire at you. That's another part of the normal difficulty. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We're at 1 heart, but we're perfectly fine. We made it past that first section. Alright, I probably will not make it farther. Because that's perfectly fine. I expected that. I'm not... I'm not the best at this castle level at all. I jumped into it because I knew I'd probably get hit anyway. For this next section, Porky doesn't like to jump at. There we go. He actually jumped. I jumped a little bit earlier to make sure that he did. So for safety here, we're going to actually take part that was up here. Then we're going to continue on. Jump. So this way now we have to wait for all of these to get killed, and if you get stuck in the smoke, it will hurt you as well. Alright. Jump over all the rats. Gonna go up here, and we're going to take this safety, the hardest area of the entire level, and we're at 3 instead of 4 hearts, which is not going to be good for me, but we'll try it anyway. I got hit by that kangaroo rat back there. Alright, we're going to jump off that, jump on that, there. Alright, jump low again. Make sure to jump over that. Now we're going to go here, and we're going to jump. Duck under, and duck under. Perfect. We've made it through on the first try. Let's go. We're going to go over here, and we're going to get another heart. But this next section, after we get past all those flying after we get past all those airplanes, they look like hot dogs to me, so I call them the flying hot dogs. This next section is a lot easier to me. Perfect, he grabbed onto it. Sometimes he doesn't like to grab onto that for some reason. We're gonna go. Jump carefully here, because make sure you're landing on each one of those. Alright. We're on to the last section, I believe, before we're on to the final boss. Go. And fall down, which kind of unfortunate, so that's why we have to be very careful at those holes. It'll take us all the way down to the bottom area down there. Alright, let's go. That's fine. Take the... for safety purposes. You never know. Over here. Make sure you jump. Good. Go up here, get one more one up. And now our final boss is Daffy Duck here. We're going to try and see if we can... Okay, that's one, and we need to do that 4 more times. We have to jump on Daffy's head. That's 2. That's 3. The timer will be coming up the second that I get the final hit on the machine here. We need the machine to come up one more time, please. Come on, machine. Come on, machine. Time. Alright. So that was Porky Pig's Haunted Nightmare. Any percent easy. I hope you enjoyed that run. This is such a fun run to do. Once you actually have everything like done and you know how to play the game, it's super fun. But anyway, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope this gets chosen and somebody gets to play this.